so grand. It's decades old too. Look, it's 93 and 94, 86, 87. Department of General Services. The thing's taller than I am. I did not expect this. This building is like legit. It still screams 20s. Alright, we're back again here for another one. This time we're going to be hitting up a place called the Heat, Light, and Water Building, still here in Gary, Indiana. Now this place is kind of seen like off and on use as like a city building for whatever reason. And in fact, there's actually boards, you can see it from here. Some of the boards on the outer doors and windows actually have like kind of somber but somewhat inspirational quotes. Just because like, of course, the city of Gary is such like a rundown and abandoned place that like they're aware of how much work needs to be done. Hopefully there's something cool left in there. I'm worried it might just be like a big empty industrial building, but it looks much more sealed up than the past couple schools I just did. So sometimes the more sealed up a place is, the better stuff it's got inside, you know, because less people have been inside to like ruin it. So I'm kind of hoping that's the case. I'm hoping I even find a way in to begin with, so let's go try. A city utility truck right there with a guy on the back of it. That might hinder my plans. A city worker might actually care if I were trying to go in here. Well, it looks like he's driving away. I may just sit back and wait this one out, or I can wait until they're out of sight and just run as fast as I can and get over here. Alright, there's a hole in this fence, that's a good sign. I mean, I know I could fit through that window, but that would be pretty uncomfy. There's a big yard back here, full of weird stuff, but I think just the yard gets used, not the building. So I'm gonna climb up here. Maybe one of these will be open. Well, I guess it was that easy. So yeah, this is, I'm assuming, gonna be mostly kind of office space, but there's like 3 or 4 floors, so there's no telling what could be in here. Look at all that. See, City of Gary, Department of General Services. So yeah, this was last used as like just a city office building. Look at all these papers. This is all papers, just like boxes of spilled out papers. There's a big printer right there. This place already has way more in it than I thought it would. There's more copiers and printers and whatever those are. Today in this video, I also want to like just talk to you about why I did this. You know, why'd I come to Gary? Why'd I drive like 700 miles or whatever it was away from home to come to Gary? That is a heck of a painting. Look at that. I'm gonna stand next to that thing. The thing's taller than I am, and it's still leaned up against a wall. That must have taken so long and so much work, and it's just going to waste in here while the paint's already chipping off of it. It's kind of sad. But no, to answer the question, why did I come here? It's honestly just something that I've known for at least a couple months now that I was gonna do. I didn't know when, but I knew when the time came to come here, then I was gonna come here. That's horrifying. I mean, I know it's just the wind, but I just walked in here to find that door moving. I like that it's labeled. Cans and newspapers, that's to go along with that recycling program, I'm sure. And just more boxes filled with old paperwork. I can't believe how much of that. Look at that. It's decades old too. Look, it's 93 and 94 on that one. 86, 87. These are all really old. But no, I alluded to it in the first video I did at the, what was it called? Horace Mann High School. That I came to Gary because I wanted a place that had so many abandoned places within a close range of each other that I could just be as efficient as I possibly could within a few days. But I knew at least 2 months ago, even before I even had plans to do this, that I was going to be doing it. And the time came, so I just kind of did it. It was just a way for me to get back into the game, so to speak. 2002. And also 2002. So that's definitely when they ceased using this building. It's probably '02. That's when a great deal of this city's abandoned places went abandoned. The early 2000s. You know, this place is actually kind of a labyrinth. Look at the nice doors too. It just looks weird like this because the drop ceiling is gone, but they kind of did dress this place up to look nice. And all these are cubicles. Very odd place. I can't, in my memory, recall ever really doing a place that was just like a straight office building like this. Oh, that's... yeah, the wind is gonna move a lot of doors in here. It's so grand. It's like this place was built in 1926, and you can tell there was never any like remodel. Like it still looks like it did probably when they built it in 1926. Why is there a trophy? Oh my god. It's a bowling trophy. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a bowler. What is that doing in here? I'm on like the second or third floor. I haven't even seen the first floor yet. Like weird little flashing traffic light thingies. Do I want to see the third or the first one first? I'm gonna go for the first. I just love these curved stairways though. Even the front doors kind of had a unique style in here too. Like, this building is like legit. It still screams 20s. And there's a basement too. Just more office space. Traffic control. No way, look at that. There's a record player. And that thing's legit too. When I was saying that I've known I was gonna do this for a couple months, I don't know, it's kind of like, I used to call it kind of like predicting the future. But in reality, what it really is me just kind of planning for the future and always having like a plan B. You know, for a long time, with my channel at least, I was like sacrificing like efficiency for like fun. So once that kind of stopped and ended, it was like, all right, I'm gonna go to a place where there's a ton of stuff and I'm just gonna bang out as many videos as I possibly can in a very short period of time. It's like some sort of floor cleaning thing. Like a carpet cleaner, only like really old 80s version of one. Yeah, I am getting kind of turned around in here because this place is such a labyrinth. Wonder whose office had the good chair. All the other employees are jealous because this guy's got like the best chair in the building. I am gonna go check out that basement. This really does look to be like a full basement. There's actually space down here. A lawnmower? There's a lawnmower down here. There's a lot more area, at least spatially, down here. Why does this look like some sort of weird massage chair? Only it's like so retro looking, especially with that green paint scheme. Yeah, there's like a bunch of these like city-sponsored trash bins down here in this one. And we have the big furnace and boiler system. You know, even the metal stairs to the basement still follow the same curvature of the stairs that are above it. And here we are. Good lighting up here. Art department. Well, there's no art, but plenty of tables and trays where stuff would have stayed. Pretty nice view up here too. Looks to be another big area of cubicles. Oh. Carpet. Really cheesy looking 80s carpet too. Still can't get over how much books and files and paperwork are still sitting in here. I mean, it must not be very official stuff if they didn't even take it out. Or maybe it is and I've just stumbled onto some serious crimes or something. Whoa. I did not expect this. Why is this set up like a classroom? Knowledge is the guiding light to your future. From ABC to PhD to JOB. Yeah, this is like a classroom for adults, even with the cheesy little wall slogans. Well, he's in a rush. I am from here, and I came all the way here. It's only an inch or two, but when you're looking at a world map, that's pretty far. We're here in like office cubicle city. But otherwise, I think I may have covered just about everywhere. Wow. That is just so crazy. All the weird like antique furniture with just the boxes and papers just completely deteriorating away. And the roof, which is turning green. Honestly, this building has really exceeded my expectations. I didn't think it was going to be like this. I didn't think it was going to be like such a somewhat preserved like office setting. And I really didn't expect like the whole amazing architecture to still be like its original form, so that was a nice thing to see. And I guess to wrap up this conversation as well, to conclude, I guess, like I came to Gary just so I could like completely get back to work in like a completely different setting, far from home, where I had as many abandoned places at my disposal for a couple days as I wanted, just to fully focus on the task at hand, you know? Here's my way out. I am really glad I remembered where this was. Man, like I know this is like a area with a high crime rate, but these cop sirens are just sketching me out every time they race past or start chirping right next to this building. I want to get out of here pretty quickly. I just hope the coast is clear over here. Looks to be. Alright, we're all good. That was a good one. Alright, well, I keep saying it, but that really was a very pleasant surprise. That was not at all what I expected in there, and I'm glad it wasn't what I expected, so thanks again for watching. We got a ton more coming from this area, so stay tuned, and I'll be back next week.